What up? It's your man Don T back at it again, coming to you live with another Akai Mpc tutorial. Today, we're gonna take your sequences and make them into songs. During this demonstration, I'm gonna show you the little foundations, how you can how you can build your sequences into songs, and make your songs unique and stand out. It's your boy Don T. Check out this video. Peace. Oh yeah, by the way, this phrase that's playing in the background will be the demonstration of this video, so that way you can follow along. So peace out. Check it out. What up, everybody? It's your man Don T back with another video. I want to send a special shout out to all the emails that I've been getting. A lot of guys been asking me for the videos, and here they are. You guys motivate me to do this, and I love doing this, and I will continue to do this, probably 2 videos a week, just to get you familiar with the software. So today we're going to talk about sequences, and I'm going to make a lot of videos about sequences because there's a lot of things you can do with them. But the basic of a sequence is pretty much the foundation of a song. Sometimes you'll have a 4-bar hook or 8-bar chorus or something like that, but those are all done in sequences. That's how music is really put together, and that's how songs are put together. They're put together in sequences. It's pretty much like a movie having a lot of clips. Music and audio is put together in a song, and what we call that is sequences. So as you can see right here, I have my BPM is 128 for the first sequence and the second sequence. I call the second sequence breakdown because it's going to be a breakdown. So the first sequence is 4 bars, BPM is 128, and I'm going to use this organ, and I'm going to record the first phrase, and then I'm going to record the second phrase. So the first phrase of this track is going to go like this. That's going to be the first phrase for the first sequence for the first track. The breakdown, the second track, the second sequence and the first track is going to be the breakdown. It is a second track, but it's in another sequence. So this is, the first track really in the second sequence. So I hope I didn't confuse you. So I'm on my second sequence, and I'm using one track, and it's called the breakdown. So altogether, I'm using 2 sequences and 2 tracks. Okay, so I got the breakdown, 1 track, and I got the first verse sequence, 1 track. So on the second sequence, and the second phrase or track is going to go like this. That's 4 bars. Now I could play this all together if I want, and it'll sound like this. I can do that, but I don't want to do that because sometimes I may want that first phrase to ride out a little bit more, and then I probably want that second phrase to ride out a little bit more. So I want to have those on separate sequences so I can control how long they are played. So let's get to recording the first. Let's keep it simple. We're going to record the first verse, well, the first phrase pretty much. Let me change that to phrase so we don't get confused. One phrase. Always name your tracks too, because especially if you're doing like a big section, you can keep everything in order. Plus, when you start mixing down and stuff, you'll know where everything is, and we'll get to that towards the end of the video. So, I got my tempo set. I got to record. Sounds like some house type music, right? Okay, so that's the first sequence. Now the second sequence, we're gonna go to the second sequence, which is gonna be the breakdown, and it's gonna go like this. Remember? Well, I'm gonna play a little bit higher. So that's what we want to do for the second phrase. And that's going to be 4 bars. All right, so we got the second phrase down on the second sequence. That's my breakdown sequence, right? And it's only 4 bars, but I did that for a reason, because when we go to sequence mode, I'm gonna make these sequences ride out a little bit longer. Like this sequence can do 2 reps, and it'll give me 8 bars, and so forth. So we're gonna go over here. You can actually do this on your MPC Live or MPC Renaissance Touch or whatever, but I'm just using the software right now for simplicity. So I'm gonna go to the next sequence, and this box is gonna pull up. Notice right here, this is green because right now I'm on the second sequence. I know that because it's green, it's highlighted, and right here it says break. That's my breakdown sequence. So I'm gonna go back up here and go to 1, and well, you gotta click that to go to 1. Well, yeah, well, you gotta click this to go to 1. You can't go up here, so you just gotta go right there. So I'm on the first sequence right now. So now we're just gonna play it out and get a feel for what we got. Second sequence. All right, so you get the picture. See, I'm playing with this now. So it says I got phrase 1, then I went to the breakdown. So right here it's telling me what I'm doing. And this is why I say name your tracks, so it can be more simplistic when you start breaking stuff down. So let's hear what we got so far, what we did. I'm going to hit return and go back. We just go all the way to 1. Wait a second. Oh, wait. All right, so it's still recording, but I know I can get rid of this stuff. Let me see how I do that. Oh, just hit erase. Okay. Yeah, so just hit erase, and you have a lot of options down here. Now hold, you can just hold it and just let it play. It'll hold everything in place. So for example, let's start on part 2, sequence 2, and hit hold. So if I make a mistake and hit phrase 1, it's not going to do anything. So if I take hold off, it'll go to 1. And sudden it'll you can't really do it with this, but if you on your your hardware, sudden will just go ahead and change it automatically. So let's see if we can do that. Let's erase this and let's start over. Yeah, okay, so for sudden to work, you have to be on the hardware, and what that'll do is it'll just jump. As soon as you hit like sequence 2 or sequence 3, it'll automatically jump to that. It won't wait to next bar, because what we're doing right here, let me erase this. Next bar is the default. So let's say sequence 1 is playing, I will hit sequence 2 after the bar is up. So. And see, I hit sequence 2 already, but it didn't jump yet. It's going to jump after this bar is playing. So you got hold, which will hold it in place in case if you like bump something or something, like if you make a mistake and like hit your pads and go to sequence 2. You have sudden, which you have to use the hardware for this. And it'll automatically, wherever the song is, it'll just jump to the next bar. And you have next bar. It won't finish. It won't switch over until the bars is complete. So like this is 4 bars. After 4 bars, it'll go to the next bar. And you have clear, and that ain't working. But you can erase song. Copy the song. We're gonna talk about that later, because that's where you start building up songs. So let's do a little breakdown. Let's just do a little easy song right quick, just to see what we got. So I'm gonna start on sequence 1, and then switch back to sequence 2 to see what we got. All right, so let's go. Like this would be like a good intro. Remember, it's always good to name this, because as you can see what's going on. It just for more simplicity. Now I'm finna hit sequence 2. So that's enough. That's pretty much now. I got 4 and 4, so that's what I pretty much wanted. All right, so after that, I'm gonna play it back and hear what I got. No, we're gonna actually let's copy to song, because it's gonna go into song mode. So I'm gonna copy this to song, and I'm gonna choose this unnamed song 1. And when I go to song mode, everything I did should be there. So go there. And as you can tell, everything is here. I did 5, but I want to change it to 4. Okay. So now, this has given me a blueprint of what I just did. Sequence 1, I did 4 reps. And sequence 2, I did 4 reps. I did 5 reps. But as you seen earlier, I changed it. You can always change it to get a better mix down in real time. And you can, like I said, you can do this in real time. So we're going to start on 1, and we're gonna listen to what we got. Oops. Sounds pretty decent. Let's get that breakdown coming in. You can always adjust your screen so you can see stuff right here. You can visit, all right. Now, I mean, you guys get the idea. So basically, it's just playing what I did. Now we can clear this out, and we can start all over again. Let's go back to, maybe I shouldn't did that. Hold on. See if I can. All right, yeah. Good thing we can always go back, because I shouldn't have did that. Now, I can change these reps in real time. Like in the beginning, it was four reps. So, which is 18 bars. Well, no, which is 16 bars. I can change this in real time to 2, just to see if it's too long. So we can go back. So you can always change that in real time just to see if you want to shorten some things up. But let's keep it the way we had it. We had it 4 reps and 4 reps. Now over here, it says you want to, always want to name it. So we're going to name this techno song. And now I can convert this into a sequence, a full sequence by itself. So I'm going to hit convert to sequence, and it's going to convert to sequence 3. And these are my options. You can ignore muted tracks or include muted tracks. It depends on how you mix it down, and we'll get to that later on in the video. So this by default gives me my next available sequence, which is sequence 3, because I already have these 2 already filled. So I'm gonna go to sequence 3, and it should be what, 32 bars. So yeah, we're gonna hit do it. So we're gonna go back to the home, and we're gonna go to sequence 3 from techno, and right, it gave me 32 bars. So this is pretty much my song. You can also remove this window so you can see the events. And you can add stuff like, so what I would probably do is create another track. So you pretty much get the idea. Everything just keep repeating itself. But this is the foundation of a sequence. This is how it works. You can actually mix down and build your songs and then record it in another audio workstation if you want. So this is going to be part 1. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment below, and I appreciate you guys that's been emailing me. You guys giving me the confidence to do this. So I appreciate y'all. Stay blessed and keep making music. Peace.